Hello, hello, Shadow Players, and welcome back. I know I just went live without announcing it, but uh, I am very tired today. But I wanted to make sure that I did stream, so uh, we might not go as long as we have. For the last couple, we might just do one um section. It all depends on if I can stay awake and remain focused on the story at hand. Because as much as I want to play, I want to be able to follow the story. And as I was getting prepared to, I need to move my mouse. As I was getting prepared to stream, I was thinking about the person that had snuck down behind us in the last episode. Um, and from the looks of it, it's a male figure because the shoes and the style of pants gave it away. And I immediately thought of President Washington, but just because it reminded me of the uh, that style of wear, but then again that's all of them. But I'm gonna say that it's Holmes. Holmes is the one that followed us down. Because I have a sense that he is kind of up to something behind Mortimer back, even though Mortimer to me didn't seem like a he seemed to have his finger in a lot of pies. He seemed to be pulling a lot of strings. But I think Holmes is going behind it back. At least that's what I'm thinking. But uh I think we're just gonna get in and play. Hopefully I can stay awake for the first little bit. I know we have a lot of information coming to us today because we have that project that Mortimer is announcing. So, and I think it does have to do with France, but we'll see. Let me do this, and we're on to section 3, which is ripples. I'm sure we'll see it once we get into the chapter, but this chapter or this section they call it ripples. So here we go. We're in it to win it. The conclaves. And that is where we're at. I believe that is the crypt. Yes. Okay. Cool. Let's go.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
Oh, okay.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Yeah. So they're all down there. Okay. So it seemed that we're a little bit laggy today. I do apologize on that one, but I can equip with 3 manuscripts. Let's do questioning and let's do politics and etiquette. Yeah. I think that'll do. we were just getting a backstory and everything else. I like how we were all they were all kind of in the crypt with me, and that was strange. The fact that the strange thing we had with Pierre, he didn't want to know what I was doing in the secret room of Mortimer, so. I believe he had a tough exterior, but he can be trustworthy. You just have to break through that shell of his. So we'll get it. Crypt entrance. July 22nd, 1793. I believe I caught it right. By Council, Episode 3, Ripples. Ripples.
Louis? Louis, the conference
Oh, it
is about to
was.
start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Protect your reputation. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. From what I've seen in the visions, she capable of doing such. She might have had a hand in Elizabeth's death as well, but I'm gonna say no. But I'm not gonna protect her reputation.
No, I don't think so. Why would she have attacked a servant?
If no one saw you, I'd advise you not to get involved, Louis, so that no one will accuse you of the murder. Ah, darn, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
You can count on me.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
Okay, so I need to make quick work of this.
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here?
No shit, Sherlock. Ooh, look under the mask.
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks. His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer.
Examine the body.
He smashed in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death. But that isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
What did you get? A key. The L symbol. Move away.
Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse.
Yes. Okay. I have chamomile water, which is fine. I don't want to leave yet. I want to clear this area.
Someone's made a fire here, and the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
The ashes.
I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of Lord Mortimer's study. An old blanket. From the looks of it, it couldn't have kept her very warm. Leftover food. Ugh, not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
Is that the...
Well, the gate is locked.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, this is it. I think this is it. Alright. Let's go attend the conference. Oh, come on, Louis. Go up the stairs. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna go into the conference, which I have no idea how to get there, but we will do our best to get there. I like how everybody is good at keeping secrets. Attend the conference. Where is the conference? Where's this?
The Song of Roland.
Okay.
Roland feeleth his death is near. His brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Is this where I need to go?
Monsieur de Richet, you're the only one missing at the conference. Please join the guests.
Wait, where do I need to go? It's on my map. Okay. So it's that way. I wonder if I could have made it. I wonder if I could have found her if I didn't screw up the Mortimer's study. I'm just gonna use that one for now. Attend the conference.
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
The loner Jean-Pierre. Meet Lord Mortimer. Okay.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him. I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
Huh. Where's... I could talk to the other one, but... What is this? Going...
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
How did the conference work?
Concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
So we're like the hand of fate.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
I have no more questions.
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
What does it got to do with me?
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts. My friends, I propose we get started. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Let's just settle on this one.
We may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Oh, damn.
I would not like to be associated with that. The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Filthy swine. Hmm. Oh god, what do I use?
Senor Godoy, you must know that France will soon ban these barbaric practices.
Oh, do not get on your high horse, Monsieur Frenchman. The only reason why France has ceased trading in slaves is because of the commercial blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have been restored, France will again treat these people like cattle.
Come now, my friends, let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Hello. Well, I can't do anything, so I'll say nothing.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Oh dear God. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm listening to nothing. I'm listening to all this, and just taking it all in, really.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Oh.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each
Yeah.
other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me. Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh my god. Lead Justice home or Justice Mortimer. They're both. They both have their own agendas. But. I'm going off of what I had learned from Pierre. That don't answer his call.
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No. Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
I may have just fucked myself on that one, but...
How can he be so blind? If he keeps this up, he'll lead our countries to their destruction.
Don't worry, we shall counter him, Sir Gregory.
We have to act immediately. Calm down, Gregory. We only have to vote against his project, and that's it.
They haven't got a chance. Just one vote will suffice.
True. There is no chance of a unanimous vote. And he knows it. He must be preparing something else. What is he plotting?
Oh!
I know about
Let's
his
do
plan.
it.
What did you just say?
Let's play.
His aim is for the United States to take the whole of the North American continent.
But that is impossible.
A democratic superpower. I don't understand.
I can't believe I
That
just
has
did that.
nothing to do with the coming vote.
You will ask for France to take over Louisiana, and then hand it over to the United States, and so double the size of their territory.
Once that's done, he will just need to push a bit more, and you will lose North America, Duke Manuel.
God's blood! Has he gone mad?
No, Johann. He has always been mad. Louis, I would like to thank you for what you've just revealed. If not for
Yes.
you, I don't know if we'd have been capable of deciphering his plans quickly enough to be able to counter him.
What are we going to do now that we know about it?
Destroy him.
No! We'll beat him at his own game, my friends. His plan begins with Louisiana, which is still yours, Duke Manuel. He will begin with you. Expect to receive an envoy, French most probably. He will try to convince you by every possible means. Whatever he says, whatever he promises, you have just one response.
No.
It's war.
Oh.
If war is what you want, war is what you'll get. And on your own territory, in your homes. Enough games. Spain will join the coalition against France and declare war.
Well,
You too, Duchess Hillsborough. You will speak to the Queen so that Great Britain commits to going to war with France. What do you expect from the Papal States, Sir Gregory? What do you think? That they hold a mass? They will go to war, of course. What is it that you didn't understand in what I just told you? We all declare war on France. Militarily, politically, and financially.
And me?
And me, Sir Gregory? How can I help?
Louis, you have won my trust. The Order will have to act in France, but even before that, I'm going to need you. Right here and right now. Leave me now. I have to prepare for tomorrow.
Let's
meet early tomorrow morning for the next phase of the conference, which promises to be most exciting. Louis, I'd like to see you a moment, please.
I don't know if I did a good thing or not.
Thank you for siding with me today. I won't forget it. I'm going to need you. Help me counter Mortimer on his own ground. Right here. I'm sure he'll try and win some of you over. He needs our votes. Now, you leave that to me. In the meantime, I must ask you to go and see President Washington and persuade him to trust me and join us.
Am I the right person for this?
Do you really think that I'll be able to convince him?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I have total faith in you. He likes you, and thus he won't see you coming. You must be careful, though. If he senses that you are trying to manipulate him, he'll dig in his heels. Louis, use every means at your disposal. If Washington drops Mortimer, his defeat will be complete. You should go right away. There's no time to lose. William already has a head start on us.
Very well. I'll go right away.
I would like to speak with Pierre again if I can. Oh, but I want a shirt to play though.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Go to the next. That's okay. Oh, I've already cleared this room. Okay. I don't think I can go back that way. I don't... I'm still trying to convince myself that I should not have done that because war is not favorable in any means. But also playing the Undermine game is not nice as well, so... What is this? Oh, door. Alright, upstairs we go. What's this? There's stuff on the ground.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
Well, I wanted to talk to him anyway, so let's see. Let's see what I can learn from him. Oh god, it's a mess.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Where? Why is his room a mess? Somebody came in snooping about. My dearest little Eleanor, I wanted to share with you my common thoughts at the moment. Needless to say, how much I miss you, and how much I regret having to separate from you. But I know you will be virtuous, courageous, and safe with your sister. I will never be able to mend my mistakes, but I know now how to save you from the consequences once and for all. Be assured that my fatherly devotion and affection, never doubted, come what may. You must know that everything will turn out for the best now. I am determined to protect you for whatever the price I have to pay. And so be confident and serene in time of ordeal. Huh. Alright. So you're not gonna say anything about the mess, Louis? Oh, there he is. Uh-oh.
Leave me, Deriche. I don't feel like talking.
Your door was ajar, and, well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then.
Oh,
See you tomorrow, monsieur.
no.
I asked you to leave me alone.
Alright, fine. I'll do such. Alright, now I gotta go talk to Washington. Oh, I walk in circles. Do a little jig before I go. This is going to be difficult. Where is his room? I'll just go around. I went back out again. Oops. Okay. It's funny how I sided with home, even though even though I had a feeling that he was going to do some. He's a warmonger, which isn't good, but.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna go straight in. Oh. This is Elizabeth room. I don't need to go in there. I need the next room. Do I have any royal jelly on? I don't. Let's have this on and give myself as much benefit as I can to do this. Seriously, are you not in your fucking room?
Portrait of George Washington.
No, you're not out there. Fuck, where are you? Where are you, George? This. Louis, why?
Locked.
Force open. And yet I'm doing it on purpose.
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Mr. President, I am returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note that things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking laudanum immediately. I am already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excess consumption is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office duty, my friend. I regret to see no other solution but stop your daily intake. Ooh. I saw a fragment of amber. Amber fragment. So he is seemingly, uh-oh.
Louis? What are you doing in my room?
As I walked by your room, I noticed the door was open. I wanted to check that no one had gone in.
And what is the outcome of your investigation, Inspector de Richet?
Go ahead. Laugh it off. I didn't see anyone, Mr. President.
Splendid. All is safe and sound. Well, since you're here,
Oh.
can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
As you wish. Well, Louis, it's getting late, and this is not my first conference, so let's get straight to the point. You are here to motivate me to change sides.
I hope you're not angry at me. I know that you...
Louis, we are not children. You have your reasons. You will understand that your word no longer holds any value for me, but these things do happen. I only hope you know what you're doing.
I need to see, I need to take a look at this, no, journal. George Washington, what is his, where are you? Are you kidding me? I don't know his, fuck. Okay. Never mind then.
This is your first conference, and not following the Master of Ceremony who backed you seems somewhat perilous. But you are young after all, so what can I do for you?
Mortimer plan goes against him. Speak about.
Mr. President, I don't believe it is necessary for me to motivate you at all. It's simply in your best interest. I was there at the conference, remember? Now, to put it bluntly, Mortimer announced a project that offers absolutely no interest for you. You said so yourself.
My young friend,
Oh,
I must admit that Lord Mortimer did somewhat surprise me earlier. Anyway, you haven't really said what you wanted to say. Tell me, Louis, what have you come here to sell me?
You should join home.
And why would I do that?
Oh! Let's shake his faith in Mortimer or blackmail him over light. Oh god. I don't want to lose it, but I do have another chance. But then that also gives him the like with snooping, so
This
we're
type
gonna
of
do
meeting
this.
might be familiar to you, but for me, I must admit, Mr. President, it's all a bit over my head.
It's only natural, Louis. But you are managing rather well for a first-timer. You've chosen the wrong allies, that's all.
I hope my mother doesn't hold it against me if I made a mistake. Anyway, if Lord Mortimer does succeed, it would be no mean feat. Did he tell you what he would gain from it?
What do you mean?
Well, Mortimer's plan has been meticulously prepared for many years, I imagine.
Of that you can be sure.
It's only natural, and his plan leaves nothing to chance.
No, that's what...
He never commits his own fortune, let alone his reputation, since you're the one who takes center stage here.
In fact...
Whether he wins or loses, everything's arranged so that he comes out of it intact.
Yes,
You've got to hand it to him, though. He's a master at putting together a plan which puts himself at no risk.
That's true. Don't worry, you can trust him.
Of course. I'll bet he's invested in a river transport company on the Mississippi or somewhere like that.
It's true I had never thought about what he might have to gain. Tell me what Sir Gregory has to offer that I don't already have with Lord Mortimer.
Bye. Ha.
You are a man of conviction, Mr. President. You would never make a choice that could cost the American people very dearly. If Mortimer falls, he will bring the United States down with him. Haven't the American people suffered enough?
I would never do anything that would put my people in danger.
Exactly. Therefore, choose your allies wisely, sir.
I must admit, your arguments do make sense, Louis.
Oh.
You convinced me. I congratulate you for your performance, because I didn't think it could happen.
I merely expose the facts to you.
Don't spoil everything with your false modesty now. You really were very good, and that's that. In any case, I shall follow you on this one. This may well arouse Lord Mortimer's wrath, but I must put the United States before anything else. Have we finished, Louis?
Absolutely, Mr. President. I shan't keep you any longer. Allow me to take my leave.
Good night, Louis. Get some rest. Tomorrow will be a very big day.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Go to bed. Okay. Oh my god.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
I could have blackmailed him about the item, but
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, congratulations on choosing Sir Gregory this evening. You surprised me. I wasn't expecting it.
Why, Emily, can't you read me like an open book?
Not as well as you read me, it would seem.
I'll teach you if you'd like.
There's nothing I'd like more.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
I thought we already spoke about Emma. No, no.
Still nothing. No.
Very well. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Ooh.
Come, Louis.
Uh-oh, it's happening again. What are we gonna see this time?
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted.
Why isn't he with us? He was opposed to Mortimer.
I'll wait and see. I'm still not sure of his position. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. I have asked Monsieur de Richet to approach him. Let us have faith in him. I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
Yet he is Mortimer's strong arm in France.
He knows his time has come, and I believe he is intelligent enough to realize it means he is no longer any use to Mortimer. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Does he know?
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you. Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Alright. How are we gonna fuck everything up this time?
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding. As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me assure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luc Manuel?
Against, of course.
Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
Well, you see, Monsieur Bonaparte, I would rather you'd have forgotten me for a minute. William, I am sorry, but I cannot follow you this time.
George? What?
I am against William. Please excuse me. I cannot commit the United States to such an enterprise. It's just too risky.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away.
My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that.
You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, really?
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer
No.
work for you.
No.
Wait.
Deriche, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man.
Jack, don't do it. You're a father. You owe it to...
You bastard!
Oh. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. Well, that wasn't. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to the vulnerability that I was in the heat of the moment. He is immune to diversions. Fuck. Yeah, that was my bad. Shit. Oh, I didn't even grow a level. Inconsistent. God damn it.
Louis, are you awake? Ah, it looks like he's coming around.
You gave us a mighty fright, sir.
A veritable force of nature. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
That's a Sarah's boy, all right.
Slowly, Louis. Take your time.
Mr. President? I've got a bat.
Careful, you haven't fully recovered.
You've had rather a close call, Louis. We are all relieved to see you back with us. My friends, this is a great relief to us all. But please, let Louis recover now. See you later. Get some rest.
Well, that just about sucks. I think I'm gonna end it here. I want to keep going, but I am exhausted. I'll try to get some good sleep for tomorrow, and then I'll come back and maybe finish off this section. Oh god, that sucked. I wish. Fuck. That's upsetting. I just didn't want uh Jacques to kill himself. So hopefully, I don't know. It'll be interesting, but we'll follow that up in the next episode, in the next stream tomorrow. So yes. I do apologize for the short episode, but we also had a lot of stuff happen, a lot of information and stuff, and I think OBHA crashed on me. Okay. But that was intense. Like Conclave was definitely intense. Um I don't know, there's so much going on and I'm not sure what to do. I didn't expect I knew Zach was going to do something that would prep to do it, but I didn't know what he was gonna do, and that was I mean that was kind of part of the course, the way he was talking and the way he just sounded. You knew he was gonna do something extreme, so I guess it was out of the realm of possibilities on that one. But I didn't want to see him go through with it. I hope I stopped it at least. I don't know, but we'll find out tomorrow. That was a lot of fun. Information out of the wazoo though, but I can't wait for tomorrow to find out what goes on. Hopefully we find Sarah. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but we will definitely be streaming tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.